Radio V.
The following program likely contains material that is suitable for mature audiences only and not suitable for children. It is by far not the nastiest stuff you'll find on TV, radio, or the internet, and will probably make you laugh more than it will upset you. However, because some people, especially in the South, are so damn sensitive, we feel obligated to warn you ahead of time. So if you've accidentally stumbled upon this program and are not a legal adult who is ready, willing, and able to be completely offended, navigate away from this station and log on to IHateTheFirstAmendment.com. You will feel better about yourself.
Escaping through the lily fields, I came across an empty space. It trembled and exploded, let the bus stop in its place. The bus come by and I got on, that's when it all began. There was Cowboy Neal at the wheel, the bus to Neverland. Coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around.
teaches me. Why don't you rest me? Throw me in the jailhouse till the sun goes down. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bare knees. Earth don't you come around here anymore. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bare knees. Earth don't you come around here anymore. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I'm on my bed knees. Earth, don't you come around here anymore. 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 Anymore.
I guess we're on, everybody. Welcome to On the Bus. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Woo-hoo.
2013. We are back on the bus. I know the brakes don't work. This grade is steep and the engine's sure to blow, but we're ready to go.
Wow, nice lyrics, dude. Woo.
Yeah, it's just 900,000 tons of steel, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we are back. Thank you so much for joining us here on T Radio V. We are live from San Francisco.
On the bus. Hi, noonish. Here at TRadioV.com every Tuesday. Here we are.
Yeah, back. We've missed being here for the last couple of weeks because
I know.
you know the holidays and everything.
We're a little out of practice.
Oh, well, I think we can figure it out, don't you?
It's not that hard. We got this.
Listen, before we go to break, because we've spent a lot of time putting up our beautiful set. By the way, don't you love the set? Thank you.
The set is special.
Yes, it is. We worked hard on it during
it.
that nice version of Bertha by the Grateful Dead.
Well, from a New Year's show, we haven't decided where. We think it was Oakland Coliseum.
Oakland Coliseum, maybe 89-ish. It was the
well,
young.
we were there, right?
Young Bobby, right?
The young Bobby with the feathered back hair. The young baby face Bobby.
You like the young Bobby, don't you?
Oh,
look.
someone's calling.
It's probably Mickey
It's
Hart.
probably Bobby.
Yeah, maybe Bobby. Oh, hang on, Bob. We're doing a show.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are you listening to these days? What's the latest?
I got my Dick's Picks Volume 18 from Dane County Coliseum, the Unidome, University of Iowa.
Oh, really? They're playing the corn cities.
That's
right?
probably pretty good. Like, see a show. I've never seen a show
What year
in
is that?
Iowa.
What year?
1978.
Oh, 78's a good year. Love 78. I was listening to a 78 show from, I think, April on the way in from Sirius. But I'm on the Dick's Picks series, too. I've been going through, I started
The
at
whole
1,
thing.
and I'm up to 17, so you're like one
I'm
ahead
one
of
ahead
me.
of you. I jumped ahead. Well, I just went to the record store and I saw a Dick's Pick Volume 1 that they just released, but you wouldn't want it because
How much?
on vinyl.
It's on vinyl.
The whole thing, Dick's Picks 1 on
Really?
vinyl. And if it wasn't
Interesting.
almost $200, I would have bought
Whoa.
it. Whoa.
Man, I tell ya.
Yeah.
All right, listen, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and Marla's put together a cool little video.
Little
and
slideshow from our couple days at the Dead. Yeah.
The further shows.
I still call it the Dead.
Yeah, it's a dead
You know.
experience. And we're on the bus, and we'll be right back.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Wedding Band guitar player.
Mr. Wedding Man guitar player.
Any guitar player can rock a packed stadium. but it takes real talent to keep the Wyszynski reception going all night long. Perched on the stage in your undersized tuxedo, you tirelessly churn out tunes from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Keep on rocking.
Sound check? You don't need no stinking sound check. And even though you've never had groupies, you have bagged the occasional bridesmaid.
Never forget you.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, guitar guy, because every wedding you go to, you're the real best man.
Mr. Wedding Maker Top Man.
Bud Light beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, I'm Julianne Hough, and if you're anything like me, your skin is not always clear. Having acne takes the joy out of so many situations. Posing for pictures, going on dates, to parties. These should be fun, but if acne is keeping you out of the picture, it's time to do something about it.
Introducing new Proactive, now faster and gentler than ever before. With new Proactive, your acne heals and your skin stays consistently clear.
I really love the new Proactive. It's creamy, it's gentle, it's effective.
The secret is an advanced microcrystal medicine, which penetrates fast to deliver instant acne-fighting action.
I feel like it's getting deep into the pores and actually really, like fighting.
With the new Proactive, I don't have to worry about my skin. I don't. It's awesome.
If you've ever thought about trying Proactive, now is the time.
After I had used Proactive for about a week, I was so ecstatic. My skin felt so soft, and I didn't have one bit of acne on my face.
Clear skin is sexy skin. Get it with Proactive.
Show acne who's boss. Be proactive.
T Radio V.
All right.
Oh, nice. Dawn and I are wearing our matching. We're not matching. Would that be geeky if we were wearing the same exact shirt?
It wouldn't stop us. It's never stopped us before. But you've
That's
got
true.
the New Year's shirt.
Yes, the New Year's shirt. I love it because the whole theme is the Phoenix.
Yes.
Coming up, last year was the dragon. This year it's the Phoenix coming from the flame, which is a great mythology.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that.
Coming up through the ashes. It's
Yes,
like rebirth
alive.
and
Mine
resurrection.
Comes out of a lotus.
That's cool.
I know. I really like it.
Psychedelic, man.
I think it's very cool. I love it.
Well, for those of you who were unable to make it to the festivities at the end of the year, always a fun time for Deadheads, and we certainly rang in the new year in style. 3 shows at Bill Graham Civic Further played there.
That's right. I think you got a little cold, didn't you?
I got a little cold. Yeah,
that's all
I
right.
did.
You
It
hung
happens.
through. You hung through.
I was well for the whole run.
It's pretty hardcore. I mean, I haven't really,
It's been a while, huh?
I'm a little out of practice, even though I've
Well,
seen hundreds of shows. But
right.
you got to keep up. And then, so the first night we met you guys, you were already in line. The doors opened at 6. Show started at 8.
We got in there and got some good seats.
You got some
too.
good seats. And then the next night, we felt like we needed to pay back.
And you did.
And so we got in line at 4 in the afternoon, which I
Awesome.
think is kind of hardcore. And then, but we got close, and
We got
then
really
people
good
were
seats.
really further back. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's good to get there early, and you just hang out in line
I
and
think
chitty chat.
Get there about 4:20 is a good time.
4:20 is always a good time.
Perfect time.
Yeah, and then it was just great. It's just great fun. I mean, I love when you go to the shows. I mean, it's just all about, the experience. I mean, there's no other thing. There's nothing else going on except for the shows.
You meet so many different people from all
Yeah, yeah.
over the country, world really, as everybody comes for the big blast
Converge.
at the end of the year, and I think they really, really played great. There was not a weak show at all. I mean, every
No.
night was perfect. The first night was wonderful. The second night I thought was my favorite.
The second, I was glad I made. I missed New Year's, but it was so great. The second, that Bid You Good Night, which is just one of my personal favorites, and all the country western stuff in there is.
But
just really
hey,
good.
anytime they do Dark Star St. Stephen and the 11,
Duh!
come on, it's not a bad show.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Oh man, New Year's Eve was amazing too. We're gonna. I think we have some footage from that. We'll show in a little bit. But you put together a little slideshow of some of our
pictures that we took. Some of them are a little blurry, so please
Well,
excuse.
I wonder why. I think maybe we were a little blurry.
We
It
were a little
happens. It's a Grateful Dead experience, And so try to put your mind like you're there. Okay. All
There
right?
you go.
And so get blurry with us.
And
all
I
right?
even have some pictures that you sent me from New Year's. So.
Oh, good. All
So
right.
there you go.
So
So you'll see all
let's
that.
run the slideshow, shall we? Here we go. That's what you stand in line. What good song you did. That's good. Oh, that's not. That's it was, yeah. colorful.
It's colorful enough for that. I try to mix in some of the better. Hey, dude.
How are you? It's not really blurry. That's just you.
It's a lot. We need to get better. Well, God needs a better camera.
That's my phone camera. It's not happening.
Hey, we tried to put something together.
There's Teresa.
Yeah. I just tried to mix the blur with the not blur. See, I could have done it. That was my real bad edit. There you go.
That's a good one.
I'm going to do another video.
Oh, that's that couple. Those kids. They said to Sue and me, we want to be as cool as you are. Check it out! Oh, geez. I found that one. Found it.
Take a vacation, fall out for a while.
I know. I thought it was good.
There's the hat.
Neil and his girlfriend was like,
Masami, totally not into it.
really? I started playing like thinking Word with Friends or something.
Coming party every day. Coming party every day. Coming party every day. Coming party every day. Well, this job I got is a little too hard. Rolling the money, Lord, I need more pay. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, Lord, I'm gonna pack my bag. I'm gonna beat it on down, good land. I'm going down the line, 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 going down the line. I'm going down the line, going down the line, going down the line, going down the line. I'm gonna beat it on down the line. But I'll be waiting at the station, Lord, and that train pulls on by. Never going back where I belong. Lord, yeah, and never going north to my same old used to be. Well, now, down in Joe Brown's coal mine. I said coal mine, coal mine, whoa, coal mine, coal mine, coal mine, coal mine, whoa, coal mine, coal mine, coal mine, whoa, coal mine, coal mine. Now, down in Joe Brown's coal mine.
Nice. Very good.
Not bad.
I
It's
know.
a little blurry.
It wasn't
but-
blurry. Was it blurry? Was it blurry you? Check your eyes. Come on. All right. Really. Oh, man. But that
It was fun. See, because I didn't get to see New Year's, but the whole thing is the Phoenix coming from the flames, which I think is an awesome symbol for 2013.
Oh, yeah. We're coming alive, coming out of the
Out of the
crazy
dark ages.
times, man. You know, it's been crazy. I think we're turning the corner.
I think so.
Yeah.
And so Bill Graham used to be Father Time. He'd come out and ring in the New Year. Now it's who is Bill Walton?
Well, that's Bill Walton, you know, the great basketball player who, of course, is not only a deadhead, he's a big deadhead.
Yeah,
huge
large.
deadhead.
Large.
And, so the last few years, he's been taking over the role, of course, the late Bill Graham as Father Time. And they had the Phoenix coming in and starting things off. And
That's pretty exciting. I mean, it really comes flying over.
Oh, yeah. In fact, do we have a little bit of that video? We could actually show the beginning of how that started. I don't think we're going to have time to show the whole thing, but we can show a little bit of the beginning at midnight as everybody is getting ready to take in the new year. It's pretty exciting. So the lights come down, and there in the distance,
I love the
is
anticipation.
what's going on. But, it's just electric. The whole place is electric. And the music.
Then what the hey?
Here we go. Look at that.
It's a giant freaking bird.
No, it's a bird.
It's
a
bird.
plane.
It's a plane.
No, it's a phoenix.
It's a phoenix.
Oh,
Well,
what
see,
is
we
it
knew
now?
that. We knew that was going to be the theme because of the T-shirts.
And of course, you can imagine, at a place like this, a Grateful Dead thing, that there's people there that are probably under the influence of no telling what. And
yeah, a lot of
can
people.
you imagine, you're sitting there minding your own business and all of a sudden this
There's
giant bird
over
is
your head.
flying over your head. I wouldn't want to stand underneath it, though.
No, I wouldn't either. You
Yeah.
never, maybe the bird has to
But see, it's
release himself.
It's got a giant lightning bolt there. And I don't
Yes.
know what's in his other claw or
Is
talon.
it on your shirt? No, just
I got the
lightning
lightning
bolt.
bolt. I don't know what the other one is.
That's pretty exciting. They put a lot of effort in. There it is. There's the Phoenix.
Got their smartphones
Who's that
out.
chick on there?
I don't know who that is. It'd be interesting.
Oh,
to know.
then she's throwing stuff off.
You got the throwing joints or something. I don't know.
You would hope it would be something magical. See, that would be exciting to be riding that, wouldn't
Here come
it?
well, I don't know. A little
Or
scary.
dangerous.
She's all hooked in. I hope, because that was pretty high over the audience there. But
Have they started playing yet, or is
no,
this
the
audio
band I
so
think is
crappy?
still backstage with their family.
Okay.
And it's not quite midnight yet. But they usually have a different song, they just play over the PA. And I think, yeah, it's Derek and the Dominoes.
Okay.
They keep on growing. So everybody's pretty excited about
I'm
this
surprised
time.
you don't know who that girl is. We should have Googled it.
Let's find out. Somebody
Girl
know?
riding Phoenix at Further Festival.
Anybody know who that is? But in just a little bit, we'll see the stage, and we'll be able to see some of the little dancers. I think that maybe one of the girls is Bob Weir's daughter. I think.
One of the girls on stage?
On stage. Now, you'll see in just a little bit, you'll see
Wait, how old is his daughter? She must
Well,
be...
she's got to be 12 by now.
What? She's that old? No.
Time
no.
flies.
No.
How old is she? 10?
I think maybe my son and his daughter can have a play date. God.
We're doing an arranged marriage here.
Hey, yeah, when they get
Anyway.
older, they can play in a different way. And then that's the way to get in with the gang.
Any way you can get in with the
I got a
band.
cute kid.
Just marry off your kid.
Marry off my kid. They used to do that in the old days.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
I'm always
cool. Look
working
at
it.
that. Is that awesome?
This guy or whoever was right underneath.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Aw, I'm sorry I missed New Year's. I forget how. I mean, it's just out of control. Was it so? It's New Year's Eve show. Was it sold out?
Oh, definitely.
Because the other shows, I don't think.
Now
they
there's
were
Bill.
done.
There's Bill Walton
With his.
as Father Time,
There he is. He is a large father.
and there's
time.
the little girls dancing. There's some more dancers over there. Oh, don't do that. You're making me dizzy.
Yow,
Oh,
give me
yeah.
a Dramamine.
We're gonna play a little bit more of this, and when the band comes out, it's kind of fun because traditionally
They drop a lot of balloons.
they always play Sugar Magnolia at midnight.
I was going to ask you, has it always been Sugar Mag at midnight?
Not always.
Okay.
But, for 15 years, I think at least 13 out of the 15 Grateful Dead New Year's, it was Sugar Magnolia. It was a special request by Bill Graham, who, of course, put on the big party every year. And so Bill got what he wanted. He got Sugar Magnolia at midnight.
Oh, and I love that. There's Father Time. It's funny because I told someone at the show, I go, yeah, I'm Sugar Mag Marla. And then during the show, the guy kept going, hey, Sugar Maggie.
Nice.
Do you think one of those is Bob's daughter?
Were those your New York friends that we met?
Yeah, my New York friends.
They
indeed.
were fun. They were upset because we had the front row. They got it the next
Oh, no,
night.
yeah, those guys. No, it was the other guys. The one that you thought was Donna Jean's husband.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
guys.
Rob.
Oh, there you go.
My new best friend.
I know.
We met a lot of nice people that
There.
that
Oh, we
weekend.
always do. It's a good crowd. It's a nice
So
crowd.
the band is just taking their sweet time, I guess, waiting for all the. Well, they got to get this girl off the. See, there's the technical
They got to get
people.
this girl so she doesn't fall.
Poor girl. She's like, get me off
Hey,
of
get
this
me off
thing.
this flying bird. Here he comes.
Isn't that cool, though? I mean, that was great. That was so much
That
fun.
looks like maybe that's Bob's daughter.
So next year, why don't
she
you...
is strapped in. You can see that.
Why don't you next year come New Year's, too? Because you're missing out.
I really am.
Bring Bob.
What about my son? He always wants
Bring
to be
Sean.
involved.
He'll have fun. It's a long night, though. That's
He'll
the
be
problem.
playing his DS. No, that's just too hard for a kid. I saw a lot of people with kids. I don't know.
It's too hard. You're right.
It's too hard. And you know what? It's not as fun for me because I have to be a mom.
I know. You don't want to be a
I'd
mom.
much rather be just a deadhead.
That's exactly
It's so
what
much
you need to
easier
do.
that way.
So much more fun. Yeah.
I'm
all right.
excited about 2013.
Where's my band? Where's the band? Come on further.
Come on,
out.
you know they're slow. It used to be. I thought I was Jerry holding everybody up, but now I'm not sure. It's
Who
Bobby.
could it be? I tell you, during the whole shows, you know who the one player that just kicked butt all 3 nights?
Johnny.
Well, Johnny. You like the guitar
Yes,
player?
Johnny.
I'm talking about Jeff Clementi.
Oh, Jeff was crazy.
The
Jeff
keyboardist.
Was crazy. The keyboard's crazy.
That
good.
guy stole the show every night.
We are going to have Johnny, the guitarist, on, and Jeff. We're lining up interviews with them, and of course, Sunshine.
I like that.
We're going to start with those.
We're
three.
doing it. We're going to get them on the show. We
It's
have
not
to.
going to be that hard. Who wouldn't want to be on the show on the bus here at
Everybody.
T-Radio V High Noonish every Tuesday?
People are banging down the door to be on this show, and we have to turn them down.
I mean, I
But
know
we could
we're very
maybe-
selective.
We could maybe fit them in. And then,
There we go,
Here we go. Here's the
7.
countdown.
That's the exciting
Here we
part.
go. We probably lost most of our audience, but that's
No,
okay.
we have commentary. It's like the Macy's Day Parade. 1.
Here we go. Happy New Year! Here we go. Here come the balloons.
I never thought they
Nice.
were really on time, were they?
No.
They're on dead time.
One year, Bill Graham held it up for like an hour because he had to do another New Year's Eve across town.
Uh-huh.
And so they passed out these little signs saying, hey, good things come to those who wait. And we waited, I think, about 45 minutes before.
What year was that?
I think it was like, might have been 78, 77.
Okay, because I was like, I wasn't there for that.
It was a
one.
while
That's
ago.
That's a little crazy.
Well, 78 was the closing of Winterland. I don't think it was that year.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't remember that.
Do I hear the band? Are they out there?
Do we
There's
need to
Bobby.
take-
There
do
he
we
is.
need to take a break and come back after the set, or are we good?
We can take a quick break here in just a second, but I got to show you one thing because it's so funny.
I like that tree thing up
See
there.
all the balloons? I think that's the screen with the light show. in the back.
Oh, okay.
But watch here in just a second. Bob Weir's messing around with his guitar, trying to get it right as usual. Got to get it exactly perfect. And there's Sunshine. Now watch this. Just a second. This big balloon comes down. Bob bats it like a bat, and he pops it. Watch this.
Oh, there it is. I see Bobby.
Yeah. Watch this. Not yet. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Watch. Oh, no. There's Bill. You know, those balloons get in the way when you're trying to
They
play.
do, but the balloons are always fun. Why don't we have balloons today?
We know we didn't have the balloons.
How could we
Oh
not
my
have
God! Here we go.
balloons?
Here, watch.
Hey, Bobby!
I love it. All right, Sugar Magnolia kicking off 2013. We're on the bus. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
No one loves do-it-yourself projects more than I do, but you never want to cut or drill into a wall without knowing what's behind it. That's why I choose Zircon Corporation. As the #1 electronic hand tool company in the world, Zircon Super Tools help keep me and my crew safe and out of harm's way. From stud sensors and laser levels to metal detectors and electrical wiring sensors, sturdy and dependable Zircon tools are all I use. So whether renovating or redecorating, ask for Zircon by name at your local home improvement store. And should someone say, haven't seen you in a while, tell them, that's cause every time I come by, all the Zircon stud finders go off. Just kidding. Sort of. From odd jobs around the house to those bigger fall projects where you need a helping hand, it's good to know Zircon tools are within your reach and help you get the job done safely. Electronic tools are all they make, so they simply make them better. Remember, before any wall gets worked on, you'd better get a Zircon.
Let's ring you up.
Mary? What are you doing here?
It's Megan. I'm getting new insurance.
Marjorie, you've had a policy with us for 3 years.
It's been 5 years.
5 years.
Well, Progressive gives Megan discounts that you guys didn't.
Paperless, safe driver, and I get great service.
Meredith, what's shaking, bacon?
They'll figure it out.
getting you the discounts you deserve. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Every day you check the weather, check the time, check the news online, check the wife, check the kids, check your email messages, check the money in the bank, check the gas in the tank, check the flavor from your shirt, make sure your bits don't stank, check the new hairdo, check the mic 1, 2, cause I'm about to drop some knowledge right on top of you. You check a lot of things already, why not add one more that can help your situation for sure. Check your credit score, freecreditscore.com. Free credit score. You won't regret it at all. Check the legal, y'all.
Offer applies with enrollment in Triple Advantage.
T Radio V.
There we go. Run down.
All right, so that was fun, huh?
It was fun. I mean, I got some more video. I took some videos and we did some interviews too. So we'll show that next week on the show.
Good.
So we asked some questions about who's your favorite member of the Grateful Dead and all that. But it was really fun doing the New Year's. I mean, last year I think I only did one show, and this year 2.
And you stayed you stayed in town, so you didn't have to drive anywhere.
I stayed in town. I would totally.
See, I drove
recommend it.
home every night, 56 miles.
I know. I don't know how you did that. Thank you
I
for
did it.
driving us to our hotel.
It was fun. It was all good.
It was all good. It was all good. It was so much fun. It was fun because there was a lot of good shopping.
Oh,
I bought the earrings.
Oh, beautiful.
The girl, like the first day,
Those
these
are
were like,
nice.
they were $75. And of course, that's a little expensive for me. And then the second day, everything was half off.
This was inside?
Yeah, inside the
They
show.
had some really nice vendors inside. You know, I haven't seen that at Bill Graham Civic before.
No, they hadn't. So they had some vendors in there. And
That
she
was
goes,
nice.
I was glad I didn't buy the earrings the first day. Because she goes, like, the second day, she goes, yeah, no one's buying them. I'm like, that's kind of expensive. So half off, I was like, things were
Beautiful.
flying off the shelf. And also, we're talking about the guy that you thought was Donna Jean's husband sat in front of us. And we were talking to him, Rob, and he said, in the day, you know, he used to do the set lists for Phil and Friends.
Rob did?
Yeah, he said so. He would do all the set lists, and now he kind of, you know, technology's kind of put him out of a job because nobody really needs that because now everything's online. I mean, you can find the set list so quick.
Oh, I mean, he would take the set list and make sure everybody got it. I
Update
see.
everything. But now everything's so, you know, spontaneous and
Yeah,
immediate that
sure.
nobody needs to do that anymore. And I even noticed you are not old school anymore, man. You were doing set lists on your phone.
I was doing the
You were
smartphone.
You were
Yes.
typing in the set list. Because, I mean, I
Why
think
not?
there's some people that still probably write it with
They do
pen
on,
and
on,
paper.
on back of matchbook covers and
Or
stuff
on their
like
hand,
that. Do
or-
the, like, you know, little initials and stuff to try to, you know,
keep the set
shorthand
list.
and stuff like that.
And
yeah.
I always like, you know, because I've always been like a lazy deadhead. I tried many times to do set lists. I scribbled them down, but then I'm always like, somebody else is going to do the set list. I don't even.
Yeah.
Is it
You don't
just
need
a
to
way
anymore.
to exercise your brain during the show?
That's exactly what.
Is that what it is? Is
I'm
that
telling
what
you,
you do?
no, it's to kind of make sure you stay in the planet, sort of, you know, like
Yeah, because
sometimes
otherwise you can soar
you
like
could
the
be
Phoenix.
gone and never come back.
So it
And
keeps you grounded,
Next
keeping
thing you
the
know,
set list.
talking to somebody at Rock Med or something. But anyway,
And that hasn't happened to me, but
No.
I've had to take a few friends to Rock
no,
Med.
some of my best friends
Unfortunately.
usually end up there. In fact, it's not a successful night if they
Love
haven't been at Rock Med.
Thank you, Rock Med. We should do a whole show on Rock Med.
Oh,
They're
they are good
amazing,
people.
amazing.
So anyway, in case you haven't figured it out by now, you have gotten on the bus here with Grateful Dawn. And
Sugar Mag Marla.
And we've been reminiscing a little bit about our fun time at the end of the year shows, the 2012-2013 big celebration. Further, by the way, they are, you know, they're just crazy. They cannot stop playing.
No, they don't.
In
They never
fact,
stop.
they just announced several shows. They're going to be playing at Sweetwater. You know, Bob Weir
man, up in Mill Valley.
has reopened Sweetwater. Now, this
Oh,
is
wait, that Bob Weir reopened it?
yeah, that's Bob
Is
Weir's
Bobby's
venue.
Club now?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I knew
Yeah.
it's not in the. It's not the
They
old
closed the
Sweetwater location.
original
Yeah.
Sweetwater in Mill Valley, but
Yeah.
they've reopened a new venue close by in the same
Is it
area.
still in Mill Valley?
Yes.
Okay, is it a little bigger or same
It's
small?
bigger, yes.
It's a little bit bigger. Is that Bob again?
Bob keeps. Bob, we're
Bobby,
trying to talk about your
calling.
show.
We're talking about Sweetwater.
Please, thank you.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know
So-
that Bobby opened it.
Unfortunately, it's a very
it sold
small,
out already,
small
or-
venue. I believe so. They did mail order, and I missed it somehow altogether because I
That's impossible.
I did. I missed it.
Could you afford it? How much were the tickets?
I didn't ask because I think that they were a little.
Don't they say if you have to ask how much it is,
Yeah.
you can't afford it?
You know, I know that a show like that probably was at least 150 to 200. I think they actually had a special reception. You can go, you can have a dinner, you get a
Oh, see, the
signed
palm
poster.
of my hands are sweating with excitement because I
know.
How can the Grateful Dawn and Sugar Mag Marla not?
Why aren't
be
we
there?
there?
Get Bob on the phone.
Oh, see, he's gone. He hung up.
See, he knew we wanted free tickets. That's why.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, it's not too late, Dawn.
Who else do we know?
See, I believe in a miracle ticket. It's not too late. Let's
They don't
get
want
Sugar
you.
Mag on the case.
Do not go down to Mill Valley if you
I
don't
need a
have a
miracle.
ticket. I just want to help them out because they want to be able to do this again. And if you don't have a ticket, you got to stay away because it's a very small
Town.
very you got to protect the area.
Well, I haven't given up yet. The show hasn't happened.
That's right.
and there's still a possibility we could get a ticket, Dawn. Don't give up
Can
yet.
we beg? Do we need to beg?
I need a miracle. Yeah. Have you ever had to do that in the parking lot?
You know what?
No.
I think
you're a high-class deadhead.
I think we had this conversation. I did get shut out of a show once.
I got shut out of a show. That's another show.
I went to Oakland, I think it was Oakland Arena.
Yeah, Arena. Kaiser?
Kaiser. And I didn't have a ticket. And I wasn't in the, you got to have the vibe.
I had the vibe, and
See,
I got shut out, too.
Really?
I couldn't have had the vibe
I can't imagine
stronger.
I can't imagine anybody turning you down.
I did.
just can't
I got
believe
shut out of a show too. Maybe it's because we've also Dawn and I both work in radio, and they say you haven't really worked in radio till you got fired. So you've never really been a deadhead until you got shut out of a show.
So you have been fired though, right?
I have really not been officially
You're
fired.
not even in radio yet.
I guess I really haven't worked in radio all these years.
Listen, I've been fired 7
I was
times.
gently fired. I was gently. It was a weird letdown.
Gently,
like,
okay.
It was like we're phasing out your.
Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah. You're not being fired, but your position isn't available anymore.
Well, no, it's just like you're not being fired, but we're closing the radio station, and half the staff's going up to San Francisco,
and you're not going anywhere.
You're staying here.
You're going home.
No, they actually helped me find a job.
Oh, that was nice. Okay.
It was nice. It was so nice and so amazing. Thank you, Dan Mason.
Well, thank you that we have our day jobs in radio,
Yes.
that we can continue to do this fun show that we do every week called On the Bus. And if you haven't already, we'd like you to become our friend on Facebook. We've got all kinds of friends. Donna and her husband, Don, who are in New York.
Wait, Donna and Don? That's cute.
Yes, Donna and Don in New York. They are one of our early fans of On the Bus, and Donna contacted me on Facebook and said that she sent us a package, and I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Well, I hope we
I don't know
find
where
that,
it is.
Donna.
I hope it's something fun.
Why wouldn't it be?
You
With
know?
Donna and Don?
Donna and Don from New York. And
That's really cute. I like that, guys.
Donna, if you're watching, and Don, thank you so much. We have not seen the package yet. She said she sent it to T Radio V here, the studios here in San Francisco. So we'll look
Good
for
job,
it.
Donna.
We'll find out if they've got it. There maybe somebody got into it. Maybe it was something.
No, I tried. Come
Edible.
on.
You know, I don't know.
If it was edible, people get hungry, especially around the holidays.
Anybody seen DC lately?
No,
I haven't
DC's
either.
not on the bus today. No day.
So,
no way.
Is it break time again already? No, it can't be. Anyway, we got time for another video?
We have 2 minutes.
No, well, okay, we'll come back and do another video.
What's the video we got? Give us a little tease.
There was a rehearsal that they've put up on YouTube. It's not the video, but it's the audio of them doing a really old Irish ditty.
I love Irish ditties.
It's kind of fun. We'll be
Okay.
playing that. But before we go, can I do a little quick trivia question before we go?
Yes.
All right. This is the anniversary of the very first Madison Square Garden show that the Grateful Dead played.
Ever.
In the big room.
The big room, the big
All right.
garden.
How many times have the Grateful Dead played Madison Square Garden? The answer when we return on the bus.
All right.
Daylight, just like it's tonight. Ran into the depot, baby, only 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine.
I'm a teenage girl. My BFF Becky texts and says she's kissed Johnny. Well, that's a problem because I like Johnny. Now I'm emotionally compromised and whoopsies. I'm all OMG. Becky's not even hot. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.
Entertain your guests like an all-star.
Hit a home run and pick up a bottle of Lefty O'Doul's Margarita and Bloody Mary Mix. Lefty O'Doul's is quite simply the best premix out there right now. You haven't had a great Bloody Mary or Margarita until you've had Lefty O'Doul's. You can find them at your local grocery store, or you can go online to worldfamousmixers.com. Also available Margarita Zero with 0 calories. Perfect your game. Lefty O'Doul's Margarita and Bloody Mary Mix. Your bartender in a bottle.
Always an animal lover, Carrie Underwood drank a vitamin water energy and found the drive to try horse whispering.
That's all that matters after all. It sure makes everything else seem so small.
Miniature horse whispering. Yep, old Starfire sure likes Miss Underwood, and he's not alone.
She kind of makes a man want to be a miniature horse.
Vitamins, electrolytes, no sodium, vitamin water.
Every minute in America, cancer patients are told they've run out of treatment options and are advised to get their affairs in order. But you can change that. Lazarex Cancer Foundation gives hope, dignity, and life by providing financial assistance directly to cancer patients to help cover the cost associated with participating in a clinical trial. Give the gifts of hope and life. Donate to Lazarex Cancer Foundation today. At Lazarex Cancer Foundation, we believe that the end stage does not have to be the end. Find out more at lazarex.org.
T Radio V.
I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my 20.
All right, welcome back on the bus, Grateful Dawn.
Sugar Mag Marla. Hello.
So good to be here. Hey, on this date, actually January 7th and January 8th, the Grateful Dead played Madison Square Garden, 1979. The first 2 times that they played in the big hall. Now, they had played the Felt Forum before, which is a smaller little venue
like
at the
offshooty thing
of the scene there.
Okay.
But, yeah, this was the first time they played Madison Square Garden. And, of course, kind of became their second home for the East Coast. A big fan base in New York. How many times do you think they played Madison Square Garden?
I saw them 3 times in 1983.
You did?
3 in a row.
Wow. See, I've never been there.
I saw the Garden. Yeah, the Garden. It was a crazy venue because it's just so different than California shows. You know, we're more laid back. I mean, that's just what we do.
There's quite an energy in New York.
I can
right?
remember we had great seats, which was amazing. We had like 10th row all 3 days. And I just remember it was crazy because it was like everybody stood up and then everybody stood up on their seats.
So it's not an open floor.
It wasn't. No, it was not. I didn't. Not even in 83.
They have seats.
Seats. And we actually stood on our seats, those weird seats.
Yeah. Oh, man. You get hurt.
You can fall on your butt so easy.
Yeah.
I just can remember being just like, oh my gosh, so high. Well, high on the music.
Because she was on her chair.
Etc. And I was on my chair. And I can remember it was so much louder because the Garden, I mean, just New York City is so loud. And then the show was over and I can remember it was just like coming back down to earth, talking about keeping, trying to stay earthy during the show. Right. And then getting back down and then getting on the, off my chair and then on the floor and then leaving the Garden and being in New York City. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dying now. It's like, how do I get to Penn Station? How do I get back to Jersey? I mean, releasing all those deadheads into New York City.
Crazy.
It's crazy, frightening.
In a town that never sleeps.
And my girlfriend Teresa, who I was
with,
there?
Oh, yeah.
She met me because she lived in New York City. And she was like, see you, dude. And I just was telling her, how could you have left me alone?
What?
How could you have left me alone?
Because she's not a deadhead. That's why.
She is now, but she should have maybe. I should have never been alone in New York City after a Dead show. I did find my way back to Jersey, though.
I'm glad to hear that.
That's good news.
A Jersey girl.
Yeah.
All right. Between 1979 and 1994, the Grateful Dead played
26
Madison
times.
Square Gardens. Double that.
No way.
52 times.
52. That's my lucky number.
And they did 2 9-night runs in 1988 and 1991.
Oh, 9
nights. Remember when
awesome.
they had the giant like King Kong with the tie-dye shirt on front of the venue there? That was one of the 9-night runs. Yeah,
nice.
52 times. Yeah. It was also on this date, back in 1966, the Grateful Dead played the first acid test at the Fillmore.
No, I love the Fillmore.
Now,
that's a great venue.
They played the Fillmore as the Grateful Dead the month before in December, but then they did an acid test, which is totally different than a regular concert at the Fillmore, which was a great place to do it because they the pranksters could set up all their visual stuff up in the balconies because they had the balconies there
with all those crazy
Fillmore.
acidy
the light show.
The crazy light shows.
Exactly.
That's how it started.
So, switching gears just a little bit. We have we're running really tight here, so I wanted to play 2 more videos before we go. And this next video, somebody put it up on YouTube, and we wanted to share it with you. Maybe you remember the box set that came out back in the 90s called So Many Roads.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
There's a kind of a bonus track called Whiskey in the Jar.
Nice.
You know that one?
Yes, of
Well, this
course.
is kind of like they kind of discovered this song, and it's kind of fun. Listen to the banter that goes on between Jerry and Phil on this little Irish drinking song called Whiskey in the Jar. It's Grateful Dead rehearsal. I think. Maybe not. There's no video. Is there any audio? Is there anything? Yeah.
I guess we're going to have to sing it, Don.
So anyway, is it not happening? All right.
I'm so disappointed.
How about our last video? Do we have that one? Do we have... yeah, we got that one. Okay, well, we'll save that in just a bit.
Say it's a little whiskey in the jar.
Flockbo da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It's a little Irish drinking song.
I love Irish drinking songs.
That's too bad.
You know why we're not playing it? Because we're not drinking.
We're not drinking.
We need to drink.
You got to drink.
You got to drink to listen to Irish drinking songs.
All right, I tell you what. We'll have it for you next week. I promise.
And will we be drinking?
And I'll bring some Irish whiskey.
Please do. In a jar.
In a jar.
Let's drink Irish whiskey in a jar next week on the bus, high noonish, right here at TRadioV.com.
I got a redneck goblet for Christmas. I do too. And it's like a mason jar.
Yes.
Only it's got a goblet on the bottom, like a wine
got
glass.
one.
And
I know.
You've got one of those?
Dude, I'm a redneck.
Bring them in.
Okay, I'll bring my...
We'll bring the whiskey in the jar. And we'll play it. See, it was meant to be. All
right, it's meant to be. Next week, you get your whiskey in a jar ready, too.
Okay. So what a build-up, huh?
Yeah.
Was it a build-up? Can you hardly
me.
wait till next week? It's only like 6 days and how many hours? Anyway, we're going to be back here next week, too. So what else we got? Become our friend on Facebook.
Please do. Yeah. It's On the Bus / Donna Marla.
Yeah, it's very easy to find. And tell your friends about us, too, because we want everybody to know about On the Bus, and it's kind of a fun thing.
Spread the word. And, of course, we're still doing our On the Bus cover project. So if you have a Dead cover band or a band that plays a Dead song or something, we'd love to hear from you as well, because we love to feature the cover bands that play cool Dead songs. Keep it alive.
I know the Dead.net is also running that again. It's a second round of their Dead cover project, so maybe we can share the love a little bit with them.
I love to share.
Okay, that's what we
Pass
do.
it on.
We can share the women. We can share the wine.
We can share the Irish whiskey in a jar.
We can do that! Pass it over.
Yeah.
All right, so one more video. I know we got one left with Broke Down Palace to kind of close us out tonight, this afternoon.
Tonight?
Oh, it's tonight someplace, isn't it?
It sure is.
It's
noon somewhere. Where's the whiskey in the jar?
It's 4:20 somewhere, too, isn't it?
It is.
So let's play this video, and we'll say goodbye just after the video. So here's a little Broke Down Palace, Grateful Dead.
Fare you well, my Lovers come and go. The river roll, roll, roll. Love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Gonna play weeping willow by the bank's greener. It will grow, grow. It's a far-gone lullaby so many years ago. Mama, mama, many worlds I've come since I first left home. Going home, by the other side of it, where's my bones? Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Gonna play weeping willow by the bank's green edge. It will grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go. The river roll, roll, roll. Fare you well, fare you well. I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Fare you well, fare you well. I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul.
Oh,
right.
nice.
Yeah, that was
That's
beautiful.
nice. I love Broke Down Palace. That's a good
1977.
one.
Look what came in. Look what we got.
got it.
We got our present. You want to do the honors? Okay, I do
You
it.
do it, Don, because
Ready.
my shirt's not in there because you didn't give her my size.
This is from our friends.
Thanks,
in New York.
Donna and Dawn.
Oh, check it out. Because she's from New York.
Oh, my God.
It's the Brooklyn Deadheads.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
awesome.
That's great.
That's sweet. Nice.
Thank you, Donna.
Thanks, Donna. Size large. Even go extra large. That's okay.
Thank you for holding it for us. There were supposed to be some brownies in there. What happened? to those?
Hey.
Did you guys? That's
People
what they
gotta
always
eat.
say.
People gotta eat.
All right, we're way over time. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
here on the
you.
bus. It's Grateful Dawn.
Sugar Mag Marla, see you next week. TRadioV.com, high noonish on the bus.
Happy birthday, Elvis, 78.
Saint Stephen with a rose, in and out of the garden he goes. Country garden in the wind and the rain. Wherever he goes, the people all complain.
T Radio V.